Hey everybody, welcome to the Jetty Jet Show. I'm Jet, and today we're going to be working on some rough cleanup poses, also known as pencils. Now if you haven't already, please go back and check out the beginner figure drawing videos. I cover the skeletons as well as the muscles, so if you haven't seen the figure drawing videos yet and you're just beginning to draw, a lot of this stuff may seem difficult, so I'll provide those links below. Also be sure to check out the how to draw poses video, which leads us to this. We changed the resolution here in Manga Studio 5 to 120. These three here are the ones that Janaya the author chose, and this is the one I chose. So this process is just so that we can flesh out more of the detail and really find out which one we really want. Alright, lower down the opacity. Here we go. So I'm just going to go at it as I normally would. I try to follow the sketch underneath, but I don't stick to it exactly. So I'm just trying to get the proportions right. Trying to find out if the arms are too long or if I can adjust the angles. So don't worry about it being perfect at this stage, you're just trying to adjust things. But you're no longer drawing boxes, you're actually drawing skull structure, muscles, and the lines basically that you need before you start inking. So this is why it's important to study the figure drawing videos. I cover all of the muscles from front, side, and back. And there are plenty of figure drawing references on the internet to figure out some sort of muscle or bone. So even I constantly change things and make mistakes, but that's really the point of this. You gotta explore and just try to discover the pose. Here I'm breaking the sketch underneath, just trying to figure out how I can improve the drawing. After I'm satisfied with the changes, I begin to emphasize the knees, the thigh muscles. So I'm beginning to add some ribs, slightly suggest the breast, some lines to indicate the collarbone. So I'm basically taking it to the next stage of detail. Here I'm changing the arm a little bit. Again, changing the arm completely. And refining the muscles, and you know, I'm not looking at any references, but that definitely helped me when I was learning, so pull up all your reference pictures or whatever resource you can find on the internet. What if her arm was like this? As you can see here, I've added a center divide because I'm going to try to line up the head a little better, and the chin should line up right above the notch of the collarbone. If you point your chin down, you can see how far the head should be away from the collarbone. We can actually touch our collarbone with our chin, so unless you're stylizing it, you know, the neck shouldn't be too long. Okay, so let's try it a little slower this time. Follow the chin. Stay the skull. Alright. Round up the top of the head, not too much. You don't want to come up too high. Just follow the box. Follow the contour of the hips and the leg. As you can see, this knee is way over here and this one's over here. Let's just try to stick to the skeleton. Let's see how it looks. It's gonna be weird for sure, but It'd be kind of interesting. So this is a good exercise. Just follow the sketch without worrying about all the detail and just try your best. I mean, it's going to look funny at first, but the more you practice, the better you'll get. So adding in the calf muscles, adjusting the knee muscle, side of the tendon, just above the ankle bone. And I'm drawing some basic shapes for the feet. Again, trying to keep it simple, coming down for the elbow. Here's the forearm. Now, all of the proportions for like how far these muscles should be apart from each other are all in the how to draw the figure video. So I tell exactly how far they are like lined up, like 8 heads apart or 2.5 heads apart, and you should be able to memorize all those parts before moving to the stage. Okay, doke, okay, doke. Right, this is how it would look if we were to follow the sketch exactly. The ribs should be a little thicker. Legs definitely shorter. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit, but try to see how I'm fixing these things. So I'm trying to figure out the positioning of the left leg. You'll see me change it up quite a bit, but I end up using a more polygonal approach to try to figure out the actual angle and structure of the leg. So having a strong sketch thumbnail will help you a lot in the penciling. You'll see in this pencil and the next pencil, it goes a lot faster because the sketch is a lot more solid. And it gets even faster in the next one. And that also has to do with just becoming more comfortable and more relaxed with the drawing as you go. So as you will see at the end of this pose, it's going to move a lot faster. The pose is a lot more dynamic. It looks a lot more believable, and I follow the initial layout pretty closely. If you notice, the first one I changed up so much, I pretty much broke the initial layout, making it pointless to even worry about the layout. But that just goes to show that I'm human, and it really does take practice. And this is an older video, and I know that I've improved so much more since this video. I'm looking at all the mistakes like, oh my god, why? Oh, fix this, fix that. But during the time I was saying, you know, this is not bad. So definitely keep drawing, keep practicing. Talk to you guys later. We'll see you in the next video. Peace!